G'day fish keepers, Cam here from thefishroom.co.nz. It is Frozen Food Friday, so let's check out some frozen black mosquito larvae. Right, so what does the packet tell us? Not a lot really, just that it's frozen black mosquito larvae. Got a bit of moisture in it, as you'd expect being a frozen product, and that's pretty much all it really says. As you can see from the fish on the packet, dwarf cichlids, bigger rainbow fish, and bigger live bearers, so community-based fish it looks like it's going towards, and on the slightly bigger size of it. Pretty much the same on the back. So there's a few blocks that I took out earlier. They've been defrosting for about 45 minutes to an hour. Very little moisture in there, and a lot of food. That is a good time. It's still semi-frozen. So there's 2 lines on the tray. Nice small blocks. So I've clearly put some water in there now, just so I can use my little pipette type thing, feed it out. So here we go. So as you can see, it's a little bit bigger than the white mosquito larvae, like I was talking about in the other video. Guppies seem pretty happy with it. Excuse the air pump if it's being noisy. Just put it in, it's really not ideal. These guys seen it yet? Nah. Maybe it's floated down too fast for them. How are these ones? Yep, they're picking it off. Not quite as much aggression as the white mosquito larvae that we tried the other day. But it's still being eaten. They're chewing at it. Corridors having a wee go afterwards once it's at the bottom. No surprises there, they like most worm type things. Sunset platies, no dramas with them at all. Man, they're gorgeous. So love these fish. I just want to take a bit of time to appreciate how cool these little fish are. So bright, so colourful, so active. Oh, I like them. I like them a lot. Anyway, back to the black mosquito larvae. A few guppies and a few corridoras in here as well, some stir-bys. Guppies going for it okay. Wait for it to hit the bottom, see what the corries think. Excuse the murkiness, I've yet to be able to get this tank clear. The corries are starting to wiggle their butts around. Num, num. So we've had a look at a few live bearers, a couple of corries. Let's see how the green fire tetras go. Yeah, no dramas there. Not their normal boisterous feeding, but they're still eating it. This is absolutely the first time that I fed this to them. In fact, it's the first time I fed this to every fish in the shop. Hit the ground. White albinos, corridors will go for it, and the L2 ones will have their feed afterwards as well. True test is the blue lacustris. They are normally really aggressive with their feeding. Just had a cold water change. They might be a bit stunned. Yeah, they're going fine for it. Not as aggressive as normal. Oh no, they're getting a bit rowdy now. Yeah, it's not going to last very long with them in there. I love feeding these guys. So aggressive with their feeding, it's so much fun to watch. Big popper out the back is having a wee feed as well. Good times. Okay, now we're in here, we're just going to spot feed a few random tanks. So have we look at the gold barbs, emperor tetras, and albino cords as well. No issues with them. These gold barbs are very, very criminally underrated fish. Another one of those fish that you don't let the name barb scare you too much, because they're not like your tiger barbs and whatnot. Green neons, cochus, and the better named Adam. This might be a little bit big for the green neons. Cochu's okay with it. Some of the green neons are clearly interested, but they're not really, yeah, maybe a little bit too big for them. Dwarf chain loaches are fine for this size for them. The better named Adam, oh, yeah, he's having a wee go on it. Green neons are also very, very underrated fish. They are so cool. I love my job. Let's go to the bigger, normal, standard neons, see what they think of it. Yeah, about mouth size. Yeah, they're going alright for it. Cories are beginning to wiggle around down the bottom as well. They know there's something in there. How about the non-angel angelfish? Yeah, that was never going to be a problem, was it? No dramas there, that's for sure. Cardinellas. What do they think? Some cardinals in there, a couple of flame tetras, a few guppies. It's the same kind of response as everything. It's being eaten but not frenzying, if that makes sense. It's definitely none that's going to be wasted. It's just not taking the full intensity, the full frenzy, is what some of the other frozens we've tried. Saying that, there's none of that on the ground already. So that was a decent size load, and it's kind of been just gobbled up pretty quickly. And lucky last, we'll feed out a tank full of betta, a few mollies. A little bit of interest. Yeah, a little bit of interest, but nothing too drastic. Dwarf chain loaches, absolutely loving it. They're good to go down the bottom. Bettas are clearly eating it, but not stupidly aggressively. Royal whiptail's coming in for a wee look. I suspect there'll be no issues with that guy as well. Sucking the odd bit back here and there. So there we go, Ocean Nutrition, black mosquito larvae, clearly it's frozen, kind of mixed results. It was eaten by everything, it wasn't frenetically eaten, it was not feeding frenzies like some of the other frozen foods that we've tried, but it was eaten. Number one priority when you're feeding fish, make sure it's eaten, there's no dramas there. Like I said in the white mosquito video, I think the white mosquito is a nicer option because it's a little bit smaller and it was taken a lot faster than what this stuff was. I don't think there's anything wrong with this product, there's no issues whatsoever, but it's not going to give you that really intense feeding frenzy, which is always fun to watch. Again, $20 a tray, pretty economical. We got five cubes per line. It's 100 grams. Dropped it. There's quite a few lines up there, so you know, economical wise, absolutely fantastic. Fish eat it, that's a good sign as well. Just not as intense as some of the other frozen foods that we've tried. So there we go. You can make your own mind up with that. All the fish ate it, just not as intensely fast as some of the other times. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good one, team. Happy fish keeping. Catch you later.